sky was getting darker.
And nearly 3 years after Carol's murder,
Hamilton.
2023?
Or
Huh?
2023.
Okay. As the sky was getting darker, and Maddie and Mom and Nan and Felix and Jono all got in the truck to go to Hamilton twice to watch a spectacular.
Again. To watch a spectacular
To watch a spectacular
fireworks show again.
fireworks
Show again.
show again.
And then where John was saying, let's get out of this truck.
And then when John was saying, let's get out of this truck.
Not only potential
And then that we can join the whole crowd, including moms, even louder.
And then so that we can join the whole crowd
In Hamilton, Washington High School.
Hamilton, Washington High School, including
Even louder. Moms.
moms, babies, infants, children, brothers, sisters, dads, kids,
Dads.
grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, neighbors,
Neighborhood.
brotherhood, sisterhood, motherhood, fatherhood,
Childhood.
African Americans,
Whole nations all around the world.
and whole nations all around the world.
Homestead crowds.
And the Homestead crowd,
Edgeworld brothers and sisters.
Edgeworld's brothers and sisters,
And now the prosecution had more evidence, like
and
Google searches during the month before.
The odd ones out
Damage.
crowds. The odd ones out friends.
the odd ones out friends, family,
Guys and gals.
guys and gals,
Crews.
Scrooges,
Senior citizens.
senior citizens,
Crews. Midnight crews.
midnight crews,
Dog scratch.
dog scratch,
Doctors. Lawyers. Trolls.
actors, lawyers, trolls, Andrew Hussey,
And even the dogs and the cats.
and even all the dogs and the cats.
All of the ghost hunters.
And all of the ghost hunters,
All of the firefighters.
all of the firefighters, all of the lawyers,
Paramedics.
all of the paramedics,
And even all of the cops.
and even all of the cops.
And even all of the food guys and gals and fishermen.
And even all the food guys and gals and fishermen.
And even all of the soul
And even all of the soul
country music.
Music.
Oh, gather around.
All gather around the parking lot in Hamilton.
Musician crowds.
And the musician crowd.
All of the Toby Fox.
And all of the Toby Fox.
All of the Deltaroon.
And all of
Crowd.
the Delta Roo crowd.
Oh, gather around.
All gather around the parking lot to watch a spectacular fireworks show.
But the first pop of the fireworks,
But the first pop of the fireworks,
everyone was cheering and gets wild.
everyone was cheering and got wild.
And threw their canes up in the air.
And threw their canes up in the air and started to boogie down to the funky sound and jump up and down and do windmills on the floor.
And sure enough, with Renee's help,
But she's the second round of the fireworks, but she's mad and says the bad words.
And the second round of the
The
fireworks,
first giant biggest fireworks is a tree branch.
and the third giant firework was a tree branch.
And then we saw a colorful fireworks, just like Super Mario World.
And then we saw a colorful firework, just like Super Mario World.
And Maddie was tell you, Friday Night Funkin', and Maddie just completely loses it.
And the Friday Night Funkin', and Maddie just completely loses it. She loses all control and goes insanely wild and jumping up and down.
The girls are running, gets wild.
And the girls were running and getting wild.
She had to agree she knew he was thinking of running.
But, and we saw a spaceship.
And we saw a spaceship.
Maddie was telling you.
And Maddie was telling
Here comes
you.
the grand finale. Here comes the grand finale.
Here comes the grand finale.
And then the grand finale hit.
And then the grand finale hit, and you can feel the boom of the fireworks in your chest.
And the whole crowd and Maddie totally loses it.
And the whole crowd and Maddie totally loses it.
And she loses all control.
And she loses all control.
In the hopes that it would be.
And her excitement cannot be contained, and she's jumping all around and screaming.
And the 70s kids are going wild.
And
70s kids are getting wild.
And the 70s kids are getting wild with their bell-bottom pants and dancing all around.
And the old crowd's going wild, and Scrooge totally loses it.
And the whole crowd is going wild, and the Scrooges totally loses it.
And threw their canes up in the air.
And threw their canes up in the air. And started to boogie down to the funky sound.
And the music types of music crowds totally loses it.
And the types of music crowd totally loses it.
And she starts completely wild with a DJ scratch.
And she starts completely wild with a DJ scratch. Woo-hoo-hoo!
And the Edgeworld crowd totally loses it.
And the Edgeworld crowd totally loses it and says, "Best fireworks show winner!"
And the Homestead gang totally loses it.
And the Homestead gang totally loses it. Awesome fireworks show!
And the Odd Ones Out friends totally loses it.
And the Outwards Out friends totally loses it.
And she starts completely, the Odd Ones Out starts completely insanely wild.
And the OnStar crowd starts to get completely insanely wild.
Nothing whatsoever to do with Steve the Mocker. Coming up.
And the food guy totally loses it.
And the food guy totally loses it. Starts throwing food up in the sky. And the crowd goes even crazier. Yay! Free food!
And the mayor said,
And the mayor said, "What a spectacular fireworks show!" And he flips off the stage, and the crowd catches him, and then he totally loses it, goes insanely wild. Woo!
and the mayor starts boogie down to the funky sound.
And the mayor starts boogieing down to the funky sound. Woo! Best fireworks show!
And the New York totally loses it.
And the New York totally loses it and starts tap dancing. Woo!
Best fireworks show.
Best fireworks show ever!
And the crowd starts to clap, and mayor starts getting wild.
And the crowd starts to clap, and the mayor starts getting wild.
And the mayor totally loses it and flips off the stage.
And the mayor totally loses it and flips off the stage, and the crowd catches him, and he really goes insanely wild. Woo!
And the crowd caught the mayor.
And the crowd caught the mayor, and they start going wild. Yay, mayor!
Mayor! Mayor! Mayor!
Mayor! Mayor! Woo!
That was awesome.
That was awesome!
And John was saying,
And John was saying,
that was awesome. Yes. And the mayor tells you, thank you all for coming.
And the mayor tells you, "Thank you all for coming and for catching me." Woo!
And Maddie took a bow while the crowd is clapping wild.
And Maddie took a bow while the